We have great news for everybody. iDiski Times, our newspaper, will be available at ShopRite stores across Gauteng from this Tuesday, the 26th of April, for absolutely free. Look for the newspaper stand. It's written iDiski Times between the tail points and the entrance, and just take your copy for free. And once you have the newspaper, you can enter our hashtag iDiski selfie competition by sharing a picture with yourself holding the newspaper on Facebook or Twitter, and 2 lucky readers will win 500 rands cash every week and an extra 500 rands in betting credit if you have an account with World Sports Betting. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Golden Arrows 2, Kaizer Chiefs 1. Dramatic football game. Very, very dramatic football game. Kaizer Chiefs, in fact, scored first. However, Golden Arrows scored 2 unanswered goals. But the game, as you are seeing this video and as you are watching now, is being overshadowed by a huge moment. Njabulo Ngcobo culpable for the first goal that was conceded by Kaizer Chiefs. He made a mistake directly. He gave the ball away and Golden Arrows scored. Not for the first time this season that a Chiefs defender simply gives a ball away to a Golden Arrows striker and it was scored. They substituted him. He was angry. He was fighting with everyone. I really wish him well. I wish him all the best. I wish the club supports that player because it's understandable what it did. It is not right at the same time. Machaka, let's start exactly there, sir. How are you today and how are you feeling about that moment? Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed, disappointed. Indeed, yes, the guy, he made a big mistake, resulting in Golden Arrows getting an equalizer. And even how he was replaced in Gulux. Indeed, he needs support. You know, yes, he made a big mistakes in Gulux. He's a player. A player can make a big mistakes like that. So, but how he was replaced leaves a lot to be desired.
Please explain that. Why are you saying that?
No, man, I mean, the guy's angry. Yes, I could understand that you know, you make a mistake, then you take him out. But there's some players that made mistakes before, you know, resulting in some goals. I can give an example with Mato.
Exactly, the first leg of the
yes,
picture.
You understand. Then he was not replaced, but now you're replacing him because he made that big mistakes. So to me, he wanted support at that moment.
Yeah.
You understand? Because a mistake like that, then I mean, it's bad. So taking him out, and also Lee Baxter, what was he doing in the league, Baxter? You know, it's my question. What was he doing? He was just supposed to leave that guy, and because he's angry, the way he is. Leave him, let him go to the bench, just to refresh, to bring his mind back into the game, even if he's on the bench. So Ngulux, I think at the moment, as we speak about him, I feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
He needs a big support at the moment.
I do suspect as well, sorry Chucks to cut you, I do suspect as well, because we are a country and we are different in the way as companies we deal with these things. I do suspect that Chiefs might fall under the pressure from ignorant, inconsiderate people who lack empathy. Because a lot of Chiefs fans will say, punish him. And if Chiefs as an institution is dumb enough to do that and not see Uguti, here is a guy who made so many mistakes in that game, but he needed support and it was not out of context that he acted that way. My suspicion and my fear is that stupid people will influence this conversation and that player could be unfortunately blacklisted or not given sufficient support.
No, at the moment, you know, it's like your child at school. If he keeps on failing or she keeps on failing, what do? To kick him or her out? No. You bring him down. You bring it even on the table. You talk to your child in Gulux. He's our child. He's playing for Kaizer Chiefs. He made a big mistake.
Yeah.
Yes, we must admit that he's wrong.
Yeah, and he was wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong as well. But in Gulux, I think even on my side, Baxter, you know, that convert. I'm converted from that defense, especially when it comes from Swallows. Omiako in the middle of the park. Now you take him from there in the middle of the park, put him back again into the defense. You know, psychologically, Mfano Hamunat is not good at all. So at the moment, Gulux, as we're speaking about him right now, he needs full support. You know, I can see that this is trending now, all over. So I'm trying to say to him as well, stay calm. You know, Chiefs management and the players and the coaches, I mean, Athazwan and also Dylan Shepard, they must just sit down with him.
Yeah.
They must talk to him. They must just tell him that, you know what, in football, we made mistakes, but this is how you should play football. especially when you play for a team like Kaizer Chiefs.
All right. Let's talk about you taking the lead, and it looked bright at the time because we were worried about golden errors in the way that they were setting up. They were not offering anything. There were very few shots on target. Beautiful goal by Khama Billiat. Lovely pass and vision from Castro. It looked at some point that you were cruising. What went wrong in this game?
Yeah, Ngulux, in the first half, indeed, in Ngulux, we got a good goal. You know, what a pass from Ngcobo to Castro, and Castro it did make a killer pass as well to Billiat, you know, and what a finish from the steering. Ngulux, you know, by the look of things in the first half, I said to myself, Eros is not going to get a point from Kaizer Chiefs. By the look of things, because I could even see golden arrows. You know, they will have the ball, but you know, their last touch, you know, left a lot to be desired. Because they didn't have much support from the midfield. It was only 2 players, and we had a lot of defenders as well just to defend the ball. So Ngulus, come second half, it was a different ball altogether. I think the changes that they made, golden arrows, you know, they made them to be more effective going forward. So let Njabulo Ngcobo and Njabulo, we needed some changes, especially Njabulo. You know what? Patele was supposed to be replaced, especially in the first half. He was not supposed to be replaced in the second half, but he was taken off as well. And even we put into an Zuma, we put Zuma and also Packers. You know, I thought if we can put Zuma and Packers, we'll have a ball different altogether.
And those are the subs that you were calling for. Absolutely. Unfortunately, no impact from them. Absolutely,
there was nothing. There was no impact at all. You know, I'm surprised in Ngulux. You know, I don't know how these players are. You know, okay, last time, I'm sorry to say that. Ngulux, I mean, last week, they played good football, especially in the second half. So now you see a different ball altogether. So, all in all, Kaizer Chiefs. So it means they you know, they give us a smile today, but tomorrow they play a different ball today against what we've seen last week. I thought, you know, Chiefs, in how Athazwani is playing these guys, they are going to give us something. But I can tell you, Ngulux, you know, we can't play, you know, back and forth all the time. No, we can't play this kind of football. We have to be consistent, Ngulux. But I can tell you, disappointed, Ngulux. Disappointed with our players. Disappointed with everything that went in Durban. So Ngulux, very, very disappointed. But all in all, yeah, it's going to be more reshuffling, Ngulux, in next season. I think they should. We just need, you know what? I don't even know. Do they deserve to play a Chiefs? A team like this, how they are playing right now, we can't lose points like this, Ngulux. No, we can't.
There you go. There you go. I really feel for Ngcobo. I think a lot of the blame will be laid at him. I know directly he was really to blame for that moment, but I think being eliminated immediately thereafter is understandable that he was pissed off. You sit down with him and you say you were wrong. Number one, you were wrong. Machaka saying you were wrong. Everyone says you were wrong. However, you understand the moment, the time, and why he did that. It's not something that came out of the blue. And he's feeling a little bit disappointed with himself. But you give people support. You don't bury people. A human being. There is no bin for a human being. iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, Sports Betting. Thank you for watching.